Good morning students. Today we are going to understand concluding and last part, third part of the poem A Thing of Beauty is a Joy Forever by John Keats from book 1 Endymion. As we all know very well that this poem is an extract taken out from the poem Endymion. Endymion is an epic, consists of 4 books, and this book Endymion has 1000 lines. Fine. So, A Thing of Beauty, the theme is basically what? The very opening lines of the poem, A Thing of Beauty, openly recites the very theme of the poem. What? Any beautiful object, suppose in case this is beautiful. So, any beautiful object is always treasured in our mind because it provides us eternal and everlasting joy. So, and the happiness that anything beautiful provides never fades into nothingness but multiplies manifold whenever it returns to our mind. So here we have understood the fact that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It means if anything is beautiful in your mind, suppose in case whatever you imagine, whatever you feel is a beautiful thing, that should remain with you forever. Fine. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. In first 3 lines we have understood what? A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. Means the poet says that beauty is eternal. It is forever. It never fades away. But instead our love for it enhances with the passage of time. As you all know very well that Endymion, poet, shepherd is running after Cynthia. Means he was searching Cynthia, and while searching Cynthia he had come to know that this world is full of beautiful things. What are the beautiful things? I'll explain you later on. But first of all, in these 3 lines what is mentioned? The criteria of beautiful things. कि beautiful thing का criteria क्या होता है? What? That it is forever, it never fades away, but instead our love for it enhances with the passage of time. Fine. So, but will keep a bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Means beauty acts like the soothing, but will keep a bower. Bower means what? Shade. Okay, soothing, relaxing shade of the trees. It is not there that only tree will give us what? You can say comfort shade. No. Any beautiful object can give you shade. What shade? Relaxing shade. Like trees provide us shade, which helps all the creatures to sleep peacefully and enjoy good health. As you all know very well that later on we will come to know that nature is the best healer and nature provide us what? Beauty. Why? Because nature soothe us. Nature give us relaxation. Okay. Then therefore, on every morrow are we reading a flowery band to bind us to the earth. Here Keats stresses the unbreakable band of man with nature and the earth. Means man and nature are connected. So poet would like to say that how much pain is this world giving you? Chahe kitna bhi pain world is giving you, but still something is there in this beautiful that connect you with the world. The beauties of earth fascinate man. Okay, every object of earth is source of happiness. Every day we are weaving a flowery wreath to bind us to the earth. What is reading? Reading means when you are intertwining something. Fine. Then see, every day in the morning means we all are connecting ourselves with this world, with the beautiful moments. Means every day in the morning we forget. What we forget? We forget our all sad moments and we start with a new vision, we start with a new energy. Okay, the day. Kids feels that every morning we weave beautiful strings of flowers or memories. Beautiful, like so many flowers, different flowers make a garland. एक बहुत सारे फूल क्या बनाते garland. In the same way, we all are in the morning connecting ourselves with different people. Okay, which help us to support ourselves and motivates us to live our life to the fullest instead of burdening our lives with pain and suffering. Means what? Daily in the morning we forget. What we forget? We forget our pains, worries, and in the morning we start with our journey with the new hope. Because see, our life is moving just because of the happy memories. See, you all have burdens, tensions, worries in your life, but you all are moving. Just imagine, you all are moving just because of the happy moments you shared with your friends, with your families, and all. Okay, then spite, next stanza, from here we have to start, beta. Spite of despondence, of the inhuman dearth, of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. Yes, means poet would like to say that here the poet describes what? Spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth, means man himself is the root cause of his worries. Despondence, despair, nirasha, worries, okay, of the inhuman dearth, inhumanity, okay. We lack human qualities and it makes us inhuman. Of noble natures, we don't have good nature, okay. Of we are lacking what? Good nature. Our lives become gloomy. Of noble nature, of the gloomy days. We cultivate unhealthy and evil ways. How? We do deforestation, we create crime, we take bribes, okay, we take bribes in the society, we cultivate unhealthy and evil ways. All such things bring misery and suffering to man. What? Spite of despondence, we all are in despondence. Why we all are in despondence, despair? Because what happened, that we all have some desire, okay, we all have some desire, okay. And without beauty, do you know, if this world has no beauty, then our life will be full of cruel people, and those people will give us what? Inhumanity, will give us despondence, okay. So poet says that what? That if beauty will not be there in this world, then we will not remove sadness from our hearts, okay. So see over here, this man is very sad. Why? Because due to the cruel attitude of people in this society, okay, due to some you can say lack of hope, despair, okay, hopeless attitude and all. So in spite of all hopelessness, we all are hopeless during the day. Sometimes it is there when we are not getting our favorable, you can say our favorable decisions, okay, then in spite of, we will be hopeless over there, okay. If we are not getting our favorable results, in spite of all the hopelessness, dejection and despair, the mere sight of beautiful things, suppose in case you are in tension, you are in worry, but if you see a natural object, it will relax you, it will soothe you. So beautiful thing uplifts our spirit and removes the gloominess, okay. That's why we all are searching. Poet says that you all are searching beauty in this world, in materialistic world, okay. You all are running after money, but money will not give you beauty. Why? Because sometimes it is there that in this greedy race of earning money, we forget ourselves, we are not there to enjoy the beauty of nature. So that's why we all are searching, what? The beauty in this world. Again, spite of despondence, of the inhuman dearth of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. So poet says that without beauty, the earth is full of gloom and sadness. See, our life is full of gloom, sadness, dull and drab, you can say dull and drab routine. Every day we wake up, every day we have to do the same work, but during summer break we are getting holidays to enjoy somewhere, then that is the real beauty. Why? Because that those holidays will make you to will make you to re-energize, will give you relaxation, and you will able to enjoy the 1 year. Okay, just because of those summer holidays. So it is there. Sunday is there. Sunday is with us. Why? To enjoy. So there is cruelty all around and lack of good natured people. Fine. Then made for our searching, and we are searching in this world. In this world means in materialistic we are searching beauty, but poet says that in this world some beauty is there, but we some beautiful objects are there, but we are not able to see. What are those beautiful objects that will remove the pall, that will remove the sadness, that will remove the sadness from us? What are those objects? See. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall. Pall means darkness, okay, from our dark spirits, okay. So poet says over there that yes, in spite of all, it is this beauty, the creation of God in this world, the world which gives you what? Tension, worries, frustration. But in the same world, you can search what? Beauty. The creation of God which removes the sadness and darkness from our mind and soul. That beauty lies in the world. What are those beautiful objects? So here poet describes the beautiful things which are present on the earth, but we are unaware of the fact, and we are not getting time to see those beautiful objects, okay, that surround us. So these are the sun, such as the sun. See, sun, beautiful sun beautiful sun is giving you light and has been giving you light, warm since creation. So sun is beautiful. Why? Because it has been giving light, warm since generation. Okay, this sun's beauty is not temporary. It's a permanent beauty. Okay, then moon, which soothes you. Okay, moon, its light soothe you. Okay, soothes you. You feel relaxation in the moonlight. Okay, then trees, whether old, whether young. Okay, so poet says over here, such the sun, the moon, trees, old and young. Trees, old and young, both the trees, whether old, whether young, okay, whether a big tree or a small shrubs and all shrubs, sprouting a shady boon for simple ship. Means poet names some of the things whose beauty is eternal. The sun, the moon, greenery like trees, whose shade is a boon for creatures like ship to rest under it. See, poet is saying over here what? That God is great. God is creator of this world. God is powerful. That mighty God has created this beautiful world. And even for ship is symbol of innocent human being. Even for ship, God has created shade. That is boon for them. That is tree shade is boon for them. So even God is taking care of those those ship, innocent ship. So why are we all worried to run after the materialistic world, to run after the beauty? Real beauty lies in the nature. Fine. Then, and such are daffodils. See, we don't have time to see beautiful flower daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rills means rivers, small rivers, and that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season. So here poet describes the beautiful things which are present on the earth. These are the sun, the moon, trees, flowers, daffodils, and the rivers. Poet says that all these things are like a blessings bestowed on all the creatures by earth. He further describes that the trees provide us with their shade, flowers with their beauty, and rivers with their coolness during the hot summers. All of these are beauties of nature which are like a boon for us. So God has designed this beautiful world to live in. Okay, daffodil flowers are giving us fragrance. Okay, and they all are making this world green, and clear rills means rivers are making what? A cool environment in the summer season, okay, that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot seasons. Fine. So poet says over here that these beautiful flowers, daffodil flowers are making this world green, beautiful. And even for shape, God has created this water, shade and all. Fine. Then the poet further carries on with the description of more beautiful object. What? Clear rills make a cooling covert, shelter against the hot season by giving fresh cool water. If rivers will not be there, what will happen to us? हमारा क्या होगा? So see, rivers are beautiful. See, streams are beautiful. Then sun is beautiful, moon is beautiful. Okay, fair marks rose bloom under the thick mass of ferns which fascinate us. Okay, fair, the mid forest break, rich with a sprinkling of fair marks rose blooms, means the thick green bushes of forest ferns. See, in forest beautiful flowers are there, ferns, okay, where beautiful fragrant ferns के ऊपर क्या आता है कि beautiful जो flowers हैं वो मक्स रोज, ओके, वाइट कलर रेड कलर जो फ्लावर्स होते हैं वो ब्लूम करते हैं, वेयर ब्यूटीफुल फ्रेगनेंट मक्स रोजेस ब्लूम, बट वी आर नॉट एबल टू सी देम. Poet carries on with the description of the more beautiful objects. See over here, more beautiful things present on earth, and as the beautiful mux roses which have such a nice fragrance. Then he described that these beautiful daffodils, flowers, rivers, sun, moon, okay, stars, every object of the nature make this world beautiful. Okay, fine. Last stanza. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead. All lovely tales that we have heard or read, and such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead. All lovely tales that we heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens brink. So, first of all, understand these four lines. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms. Such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead. All lovely tales that we have heard or read. Means what? Other than these things of nature, poet describes what? Poet describes that some beauty lies in the dead people. How is it possible? He says that these beautiful things, natural objects, are the gifts from God for all of us. Okay. Then he describes the tales of the mighty warriors. Suppose in case Maharana Pratap, Rani Lakshmi Bai, okay, Shahid Bhagat Singh. Then we have many warriors. Okay. Then Kalpana Chawla, scientist Albert Einstein and all. Okay, and such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead. So poet says that they describe the tales of mighty warriors who laid their lives for their countries or for the humanity. Okay, he says that these beautiful things are the gifts from God for all of us. Okay, so poet says that such too is the grandeur of the dooms. Means what? Those dead people are also beautiful. Why? Because their stories are a source of inspiration for us. We have imagined for mighty dead. All lovely tales that we heard or read. Means other than these things of nature, the poet says that the stories of brave men who sacrifice their lives are also beautiful. Why? Because those stories have been inspiring us since creation and will inspire us. See, Mahatma Gandhi, you have gone through Mahatma Gandhi stories. Your parents and your ancestors might have read the stories of Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Maharana Pratap, and your next generation will also read the beautiful stories and inspire us. Albert Einstein will inspire them, next generation also. Albert Einstein had inspired your forefathers, has inspired you and will inspire your next generation. So poet says that other than these things of nature, the poet says that the stories and such choose the grandeur of the dooms, means greatness of the death, beauty we have imagined for mighty dead. See, mighty dead, how is it possible that dead people are mighty? Okay, is it possible? Mighty dead means dead people, they are not able to move, and dead people are mighty, means mighty. Why? Because their deeds, whatever they whatever action they did in their life now is a source of inspiration forever, forever, forever. All lovely tales that we have heard or read, other than these things of nature, the poet says that the stories of brave men who sacrifice their lives are also beautiful. Okay. So, poet says over here, all lovely tales, means all lovely tales that we have heard or read, वो सब कहानियाँ that we have heard from our grandparents, from our fathers, parents, mothers, or we have gone through in books are also beautiful. Why? Because those stories inspire us, motivate us to do something great. So, see, in this world, what is beautiful? Actions and nature. Means if man is not handsome with looks, okay, he is handsome as he does handsome, fine. Then the further poet says over here, an endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from the heavens bring. Means what? All these beautiful things are like nectar for us. How all these beautiful things are nectar for us? Nectar means amrit. Okay, why that is, you can say nectar for us, an endless fountain of immortal drink. That drink is what? Immortal means nobody can make them die. उनको कोई नहीं मार सकता है. And to whom? Those forefathers whose stories have been inspiring us. An endless fountain of immortal drink, pouring unto us from heaven's brink. Heaven's brink means age. Brink means age. Age का मतलब from God's home. God के घर के बिल्कुल किनारे से आ रहा. All these beautiful things are like nectar for us, means beautiful objects of nature and beautiful stories of our forefathers that inspire us, God's gift to us, which help us to live further on this earth. All these beautiful stories, all this means poet says that tales of mighty warriors. Poet carries on with the description of the description. Then he describes that the tales of mighty warriors who laid their lives for their countries or for humanity. He says that they are like a nectar given by God to us. भगवान ने हमें वो दिया है, nectar दिया है, अमृत दिया है. And these are those beauties which are immortal and give us a reason. Which are immortal means they are beyond this life. Okay, they are immortal, which are immortal and give us a reason to live on this earth despite having so many sorrows in our life. We have so many sorrows in our life, but still we continue our life. For what sake? हम जिंदगी फिर भी continue करते हैं. क्यों? Just because of the beautiful objects of the nature. Sometimes you get failure in your life, but you make yourself make yourself strong, hard, and you carry on with your life with some new visions. So in the last stanza, the poet also perceives beauty in the death of martyrs and legends. Why? The mighty dead are those idealists who have died bravely for a cause. We honor them by establishing a splendid grand spectacles in which beauty is seen. If one looks around, there are numerous beautiful things to notice, but we don't have time. We all are running in materialistic world. They seem to flow immortally as a fountain from the gods above to help the pitiable human beings to deal with the harshness of life. Fine. So the central idea of the poem is what? A thing of beauty from John Keats. Please note down in your notebook. A thing of beauty from John Keats' poem Endymion is usually read as a straightforward assertion which has the central idea that any beautiful thing gives unending pleasure. Any beautiful thing gives unending pleasure. This idea can be interpreted in several diverse senses. For this reason that human beings share the same basic natures and respond to same motivation in the same basic ways. A thing of beauty, even if lost for a time, perhaps even for centuries, will still have the ability to give joy to future generation if it is experienced again later. See, sun has been inspiring you since generation, and suppose in case if you lost something for years, suppose John Keats is still in books. William Shakespeare is beautiful. Why? Because we all are reading his books, his works and all. So all those works that inspire us in this world is beautiful. Okay. Future generation, if it is experienced again later, a beautiful thing is happiness forever. Whatever happens, we cannot hate a really beautiful थिंग. Whatever happens, we cannot hate. वो कुछ भी जो हम जिसको hate नहीं करते हैं, that inspire us, that motivate us as a beautiful thing. Okay. So this is the central idea, and now it is the conclusion of the poem. The poem concludes by saying that beautiful things are figuratively an endless source of nectar. Endless source of nectar means those beautiful objects, those beautiful objects are inspiring you. Those stories are inspiring you, and they will also inspire your next generation. Okay, that pours down to us from heaven, bringing eternal joy for souls grandeur. They are like a medicine of life. See, medicine of life. When you are in depression, you can relax in nature under the shade. Medicine of life, a never diminishing source of pleasure and delight, a boundless source of joy that seems to be precious gift from heaven. A beautiful thing will give joy throughout one's lifetime. One can return to the beautiful thing and never finish finding it a source of joy. Himalayas are beautiful. They are never ending source of joy. Even after one dies, the thing of beauty will continue to exist. We all will die from this world, but the next generation will continue to enjoy the beauty of the nature, beauty of the dead people. Okay, and our next generation and our forefathers had also enjoyed the same beauty. Even after one dies, the thing of beauty will continue to exist and will give joy to the people of the next age group. So have you understood the fact? Main thing is what? Thing of beauty is a joy forever. Thing of beauty is a joy forever means that thing of beauty is a joy forever means that beauty should stay in this world forever. It will last forever. It never diminishes. It never fades away. Fine. So this is the poem we have gone through. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Still, if you have problem in this poem, then you can ask me on my WhatsApp number or on Scholars ERP. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope that you will go through this poem. As we all know very well, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. So please enjoy this thing of beauty. Thank you. Have a nice day.